Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you. Good morning, Chair Banks and members of the committee. My name is Layla Law Glisko, and I'm testifying today in my capacity as community advocate and district leader for Assembly District 75 Part A. I would like to raise several serious concerns regarding the practices at Fulton and Elliott Chelsea regarding vacancies. The first one is a discrepancy in unit count. The initial RFP that was issued for FEC redevelopment explicitly referenced 2,073 residential units. However, recent official documentation, including the draft environmental impact statement, now refers to 2,056 units. So it sounds like 17 apartments have evaporated from 2021 to today. There has been no public explanation for this reduction. The disappearance of these units from the plan raises important questions about transparency, project scope, and affordability commitments. The public and current residents obviously deserve a full accounting of this change. On the question of warehousing of units for transfer purposes, NYCHA and Related, the developer selected for this project, have admitted on multiple occasions, including in public meetings and in communication with stakeholders, that they are intentionally warehousing units within FEC development. The stated purpose is to facilitate further tenant transfer from the senior building at Fulton Houses, the senior building at Chelsea Edition Houses, and Building 11 at Fulton, both of which are scheduled for early demolition where this redevelopment plan to be approved. This practice raises deep ethical and procedural questions. Warehousing rent-stabilized public housing units, particularly amid a citywide housing crisis and record wait list, represents a significant disservice to families awaiting placement and undermines the mission of public housing. The exact number of these warehouse units is actually not known or not recorded anywhere. Furthermore, third point, the lack of documentation and accountability. There is no comprehensive documentation available to the public that details the total number of warehouse units, the duration for which they have been warehoused, the criteria used to select units for warehousing, the duration of vacancy, as well as any oversight mechanism in place. NYCHA's capacity on this matter creates an accountability vacuum. Residents, advocates, and elected officials are unable to verify how many units are being kept off the roll and for how long. This is really a problem, and we urge this committee to actually really get accountability from NYCHA. Finally, there's something that is really rubbing lots of tenants the wrong way. The use of a NYCHA unit for a private consultant. It has come to light that one residential unit at Fulton Houses has been allocated to HOU, which is a private relocation consultant contracted by the developer. This unit is reportedly being used as an office for HOU staff, where they also see tenants. This represents a diversion of a public housing unit intended to house low-income New Yorkers to a private entity for administrative purposes. Again, if we're talking really about one unit, but it is really rubbing tenants the wrong way. This raises serious concern about priorities, misuse of precious housing resources, and deserves to be addressed. In conclusion, at a time where tens of thousands of families are on the NYCHA waiting list, every public housing unit matters. The practice of warehousing units without transparency, the unexplained reduction in proposed units, and if I can just get 10 more seconds, the application of apartments with private consultants must be scrutinized. I thank you very much for holding this hearing, and stand ready to answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony, Mr. Martinez.